Hey y'all, I'm Locklith, and in today's video, I'm back with another Locklith's Feelings and Faves while doing an Animal Crossing speed build video all together. And I have a few updates, of course. It's only been like 2 weeks since the last time I've done one of these, but new things have happened. I started my new job last week, which is going well, and I'm still at the early stage of just learning, I guess. And I've had channel updates with supers, chat stickers, thanks, memberships is a thing, Discord is a thing for the channel now. Lots of new things happening that I have caught y'all up to speed, but the other new thing is I've got an actual website that shows my latest YouTube videos. It shows the latest 6. I've got actual merch. And I can even show my Instagram photos, which is mainly Animal Crossing, but I have this nice, neat homepage that has movement that my card did not have. And I have actual merch products showcasing my word mome that I like to use, our pigeon mascot, which still needs a name. It's on t-shirts, sweatshirts, hoodies, stickers, and a mug. But the top menus can take you back to the homepage, merch items, and the whole reason for this new website is this area here. My Animal Crossing codes are all neatly organized, all in one place, all over again. My card website, which was my last site that I used for everything, including my codes here, it got a little too clunky and couldn't handle adding anything new, essentially. And so I have been working on a new site. Link, of course, to the new website is in the description box below. Please go check it out. Go explore all the new things. Go check out the merch if you're interested, of course. But also, if none of y'all follow me on Instagram, there you can see basically the photos of my latest like 12 posts or something. On there, I usually just post Animal Crossing photos. I know in the past I've done more gaming photos as well every now and again, but at the core, it's always been Animal Crossing. So if you want to see more of that, you can always go to my homepage in case you don't have Instagram and have no way of viewing it. You can also see it here at the front end of my website, so that's neat. But this is a fourth wall website. Basically, every content creator's thing is to use fourth wall and to make a website for merch and just a nice place to keep everything. And it works perfectly for what I need it for. And thank you, KK, for this lovely song that we are just gonna dance to on repeat in the house now. I've changed the theme of the home to this KK Groove or KK Hypno. I can't remember. One of those two. Love to hear it though. But we are going to work on the island today, but I did want to just mention here, I've mentioned it on streams, I've had basically streams that have announced all these new things that have come up with the job being new, having memberships here on my channel now. We have an actual Locklith community Discord called the Pigeon Loft. If you missed those streams or my last video where I discuss it, I'll, mention it here again. But the whole point of this video today was just to kind of announce again, in case none of y'all see my streams or my VODs for my streams, to announce that I have a website as well. And to just check it out, just see it for yourself. And if you are an Animal Crossing girly / fan and are curious to know what codes I use on all of my islands, between now and any future islands that I may work on, I will be keeping that site up to date with all of those codes as well. So if you've been wondering, even on my Cardinal island, what codes I'm using here, those are also up there. In case you were curious, they are all there, neatly organized by theme. And yes, I was getting very confused in that moment on what to do next in this build. This one was a little bit of a struggle, but I get it together. It's a lot of trial and error, but I do get my ish together here eventually. But if you were curious to know what codes I use on any of my islands, they're on there now. They have their own slot. They are organized by island theme, of course, and I also have them basically categorized by pathing, by I don't know, filler codes, by blanket codes, by stones that I use, by wood planks, or just wood, because wood is good. I don't know. And if you want to see what I use, they're all there. They're all there. I've only made a very minuscule amount of codes myself, specifically for my Kid Core Island. And yes, those are at the top of that page as well, on the code section, of course. So if you want to see any codes that I've made, those are there. They're not as good as all the other codes I use for most of the time, but those are there in case you want to, ogle them, use them, whatever you may want to do, respectfully, of course. Just go check those out. But I'm very happy and proud of how the website turned out. It's been not necessarily a long time coming. It's been something that I've been wanting to do just due to the, I guess, trials and tribulations I've had with my card website, which was my previous site that I've used since the beginning of my content creation journey. I've used Card, and I definitely recommend Card still, because it did, for the most part, work. I mean, if all you want is a place to have all your socials all in one place and just have basically a very clean and simple website where people can find you and know a little bit about you and you as a creator and all of that, it does work very well for that purpose. But I am a strange one and like to share basically every Animal Crossing code that I find, because we all know, if you know, you know, it takes some time to hunt for those gem codes for your island to match that theme, to match that idea that you have. It really takes a trained eye to find those, and a lot of time and effort to find them as well, and to make them cohesive for your theme and your island. So I know the struggle of that. And so I wanted to make it easier for y'all and for anyone else who may be interested in knowing all the codes that I use that go together, at least in my eye, in my way. I did the work for you, so you're welcome. They're there, they're organized. And because of the way that I use those codes and share them and want to keep it organized for y'all, I just outgrew the card website, essentially, is the long and the short of it. I outgrew it, and then since I was needing to make a new website anyways, and Carpool Gaming, we use Fourth Wall for our merch and for all of our stuff over there as well. Was already familiar with how Fourth Wall worked because of that. And check out Carpool. Of course, I will always shout out Carpool Gaming, because y'all know, if you're into Nintendo and want to know some light related news, go check us out. I'll add a link to the Carpool Gaming YouTube page down below. But I'm very familiar with how our website was for Carpool and how the merch works for it as well. And I figured, since I'm making a new website, or need to make a new one, I decided it's finally time to actually make merch. And if I want to make merch, I should probably get my memberships in order. And if I need to get my memberships in order, then I need to make emotes to go with those memberships and badges. And wait, hang on a second. All this art for these emotes and for the channel can now correlate into merch. Wow. I need to do all these things all at once. Which is why we've had basically a month of several mini announcements on a grand scale throughout Animal Crossing speed build videos and streams, I guess. Basically, I think this is going to be an annual thing, maybe. That's at least what some people are saying. Some people, meaning one person in my community, says we need an annual Lockleth announcements time of the year. Like E3, but Lockleth announcements? Sure. I don't know if I could go on such a grand scale as this a year from now, but we have merch. I can update the merch every now and again, and I already have some future ideas for the merch side of things as well. Some little, I guess, inside jokes that have come up in streams and things. So there's things a brewing, but super excited for the website. So happy to hear y'all's thoughts in regards to it. What merch ideas do you want to see? What products do you want to see the little pigeon guy slapped on a hat, on something else? Let me know. Let me know. But yet again, I have spoken throughout this entire video. This is what we worked on today. We worked on Kyle's yard, aka he represents Ringo, one of our German Shepherds we had in the past who passed away several years ago. He's basically my little German Shepherd boy here on the island, and so I made him like a cafe of sorts. I had all these bistro tables to the side, and since he's so close to the dock, I wanted to add some boats and some fishing rods and some barrels, and of course we got Cap in here, so he's just chilling. I love to see him just chilling over there. And then I already have these bistro tables here. I added one more and just added actual chairs and some nice lighting. I love how this looks at nighttime, of course. Had to sprinkle in some gyroids too. And I'm just happy with how this turned out. Looks nice. I can't get over the lighting. The lighting's nice. But similar to small changes here on the island, I've been doing some kind of bigger changes in real life with the new job, of course, and more so here on the channel with the new website where it's all my merch is there now. I actually have merch. I've got memberships. I've got Discord. I've got all the things, all my codes, everything is right there. All my socials, everything right there, all in one place. And I just want to say thank y'all so much for supporting me. However you may support me, I appreciate y'all so much. You not even know how much I appreciate you. And thank y'all so much for watching.
Thank you.